He already said he was ready.
And we are live. We're not. And we are not live.
Kidding. Mel, you're laugh.
I'm gonna have you guys start doing this part after a while. It's getting.
And we are live.
Yeah, say something. You guys just sit there as I do
Welcome
it.
back to fucking Howls.
you're
Like
the
be like,
host.
yeah, Hal. I'm not lit. And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, Twitch, and Kick. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back.
after, and I sucked and I was horrible. I was the worst ever. But just being on that stage and the lights hitting me and people in front of me, it's like, dude, this is where I belong, dog. I did not do good. I was not prepared. I was just talking like an idiot, talking out of my ass, talking about my day.
So you kind of freeballed it when you went.
I freeballed it, unprepared. I had nothing,
But you
nothing
bombed.
prepared, and just bombed. What we call is I ate the biggest dick, and that's what we call it. When you do really bad, you
Yeah.
ate a big dick, bro. And I did, but from that moment forward, I'm like, I know I'm better than this. I really I like the feeling of just getting my name called and onto the stage, and I want to come back, and I did go back, and I just kept going back. So they have
Nice.
open mic pretty much every night.
Yeah.
And so you just kept going back and eventually.
You said so
Start to
you don't
figure it out.
attack like your audience, right? So when you're on stage and you're doing your set, is it more personable?
Yeah.
Like life experiences?
Yes.
What's your favorite? Like, do you have like anything that you like to share more than others?
What I talk about the most is my kids. Growing up as a single father, I got 3 kids and stuff like that, 2 babies' mamas and all that stuff. So I enjoy talking about that. I think that's what's funniest and most relatable.
Yeah.
And it's real life experiences to me, right? So obviously you exaggerate the truth. I'm also
Yeah.
a joke writer. I enjoy writing jokes. That's my thing. And so I love figuring out how to make something bad or something not funny.
Like light
into
out of a
funny.
situation, but make it more funny.
Exactly. So
Okay,
it's just
okay.
making fun of real life stuff.
Yeah.
So I like to figure that out. I like that part of it. So that's what I talk about the most, my kids, and obviously and the other stuff as well, right? I talk
Yeah.
about everyday life, current events and stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
But my go-to is that's what I'm known for, and that's what I came up. So my kids are like old ass teenagers now. I got 18, 17, 10-year-old. I've been talking about them since they were like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been talking about them like as they grow up.
So there's always new material.
Always
The
new
different
material.
phases, the different
Exactly,
yeah,
dog.
All
stages.
different personalities.
Everything, bro. About them
Yeah.
first day of kindergarten, first day of middle school, parent conference night, whatever, dog. Wet their bed, or whatever. First date, whatever the heck. I write it down, I talk about it, and I like to express it.
Nice.
That's
know?
cool. And then bridging that into more, right? Because you're
Yeah.
a comedian, but then you've got HBO stuff.
Yeah.
You got
Netflix.
Yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
tell us about that.
You did a tour
Damn,
with
dude.
Fluffy too, right?
Hold on, before we get into that,
How-
give me 1 second. Everybody, thank you for hitting us up because we did have a problem with the audio, I guess, and we didn't know, but we checked into it. We appreciate it. This happens when you're live streaming sometimes. It is what it is, but everything's fixed. So I appreciate you guys hitting us up.
So what did they miss? The whole shit?
No, they missed a little bit of the beginning, just a
All
little
right.
bit, yeah. But we're
The
good. We're
intro,
good.
the
All
intro.
right, all right.
Yeah.
So, like, in other words, how did it feel stepping into that kind of stage for the first time versus it being like a comedy thing, right? Because you're used to like the stand-up comedy, and now you're like on HBO and you're
Well,
doing
the
movies
HBO
and-
was a stand-up special, and I did do some acting as well.
Mhm.
The acting is like the next step, right? So when you start doing good at stand-up and you start getting like picking up a little, a little steam, that's the next step. Those are goals, right? That you want to hit. And so yeah, I got the opportunity with Netflix, dog. That was 2017. That was my first break. So I started comedy in 2009, and then the whole 2009 to 2017, I'm just grinding it out. Bar shows, quinceañeras, backyard boogies, anywhere I can get up on, I'm performing and doing my thing. And so eventually 2017 comes around, Chingo Bling. So Chingo Bling, I meet Chingo Bling through Jesus Sepulveda, was my homie, and we came up together. And then so he's like, hey bro, Chingo Bling is looking for comics to open for his Netflix
Nice.
special.
Yeah.
So Chingo Bling got a Netflix special, stand-up comedy special, but he can't do a whole hour. So he's gonna break up his special into like 15-minute sets, and then have other comics do time in between. I'm like, I'm down, bro. It'd be dope. And then obviously we met, we hit it off, we became friends, and he gave me the opportunity to get on Netflix. And we're on Netflix from 2018 to 2023. It was a 5-year contract, so it's not there
Wow.
anymore. But those are dope 5 years, and that's when I felt like I made it. I'm on the map. Now I'm able to tour.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting booked and going to places I've never been to before. Because before it was all local shit, right? So everything was all LA, San Diego to San Jose, pretty much. But then after that, now we're coming out to other states, and now it's on. Now get to quit my job, and it's on, baby.
How was it with the tour with Fluffy too? You did that. That was what, a few years
Yeah,
ago?
no, that's right now. That's currently,
Oh,
and
current.
that's on and off. So for like the last couple of years, like for like 2 years, Fluffy has been hitting up random comics, different comics that he has his eyes on,
Yeah.
and wants to kind of check them out and get to know it better.
Yeah.
And so he's hit up a lot of us,
Nice.
and I'm one of them. And so it's been awesome to work with him and learn from him. And Now I'm performing in front of like in stadiums in front of like 15,000 people. And shit.
How was that though? That call, like when you got that call,
Dog, I can show you. Like basically, he texts me from his email address, right? Like it says like fluffy guy at Gmail, whatever it is, you know. And then I get this text like, dude, and it looks like spam and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you thinking it was spam?
So it just says, hey, Jerry, I got your number from Martin Moreno, his opener, who's a friend of mine. It's like, I got your number from Martin Moreno. Are you available to work this weekend? And this and that. I'm like, bro, shit, what the fuck? I screenshot it and I sent it to Martin Moreno. Like, yo, what the fuck? Is this real? And he's like, yeah, it's real, dog. I'm literally with him right now. And so and then he replies like, "It's really me, fool." And then, like, all right, yeah, of course I'm fucking down, dude.
Of course. How did you feel though?
I've always wanted to work with Fluffy. Obviously, we've crossed paths in the past, but nothing really like personal. So it just felt like it just feels amazing, bro, that you're being recognized and people are out there paying attention. And a person like, you can't get higher than Fluffy, bro. This guy sells out every stadium all over the country and the world. And it's just dope, man. Just being around him and just talking to him, breaking bread, bro, sharing laughs, talking about the journey and just like giving advice, dude. I mean, ¿qué más quieres, güey? Es una chulada, güey. Es una chulada. Him and his whole staff, his touring, his road manager, his openers, everybody's super dope, man. And just get to learn from him, bro. And he just basically wants to share the stage with you to show you how far you can get if you keep doing what you're doing. And he's doing that, again, not just with me. He has like at least 10 other comedians that he's brought on.
That's dope.
Randomly just calls them up, like, come kick it. And, so I've been fortunate enough where he calls me a little bit more often than others. And I've just been lucky for that, dog.
So
thankful.
With you growing up Latino, what role did humor play in your household?
Well, yeah, every day Latino life, man. Mexican American life, bro. Just growing up with.
We're funny, huh?
Hell yeah, we're just naturally funny.
Our whole house is a stage for comedy. It's like that's
inside the house, the neighbors, everybody's super cool. I'm from Huntington Park, born and raised, dog.
Nice.
I still live there right now, dog. Like, it's hard for me to leave. It's fucking rent control, dog. That cabrón, you know what I'm saying? And, but no, I just love being out there, dog. It's my community. I feel safe there. I feel like I belong.
And it's home.
And it's home, bro. So like, and I just everything I learned from what I know now comes from Huntington Park and being proud of it. And yeah, my household is always funny. I got brothers, sisters, grandmas, my mom, my dad.
How many siblings?
I got a brother and two sisters. We're four.
You the oldest, youngest, and middle?
I'm in second.
Okay.
We're four, dog. So,
How does your family feel about being part of all the skits?
My kids are used to it, especially my kids are used to it. At first, like teenagers, bro. You don't know what mood they're gonna wake up in, dog. So so they every day say, hey man, can we do something?
Like, do you hate me
tomorrow?
today?
That's cool. Tomorrow, I'll be back, bro. I'll be back. They get it, bro. They get the gist of it. They know it's my job. So usually they're about it, but every once in a while they're like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't do it, or they don't think it's funny. Like sometimes I'll run an idea through them, like, hey, bro, let's do this, and they're like, it's not funny. So I kind of got to respect that, too. I'm like, these fools know what's up. They're on TikTok all day, dog. So if it's not funny for them right now, it's probably not funny.
So
dog.
Is the Raiders jacket a joke, or is that your
It's a reality, bro. Come on, I'm a Raider
Oh,
fan.
hell no.
I didn't know.
It's not a prop, fool. It's real, dog. I'm a Raider fan. Hey, fool, 2035 is going to be our year, fool. I swear to God, 2035. We're coming.
It could work.
We're
It could
coming,
work.
dog.
It could work.
Nah, we got a strong drop, dog. I can't wait. It's going to be a good Raiders season, man. Trust me, man. We'll be all right.
Previous owners fucked it up for them. That's all. That's what I believe.
Yeah. Well, Al Davis, you mean? Like,
Yep.
I mean, it's still kind of owned by the Davis, but yeah.
Fucked it up.
Yeah, we need to be bought out by real money, by Stan Kroenke or some shit. I know.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your the movie Horchata with Old Milk real
Yes.
quick.
Oh
How was
my
I
that
saw you guys have
experience
my
for
boy
you?
Anthony Fernandez here earlier.
Yeah.
That's the homie Spider, dog. And that's why I'm glad you guys put us in a little gap in between because I'm still afraid of that fool. I still got PTSD from Mr. Spider. But nah, horchata with oat milk. It's damn, that was a dope experience, man. Now, I don't know Anthony told you, but we shot that like in 2021, dog, during COVID still. And so it's been a long time coming for this film. It's like each Avatar way, pretty much, fucking 4 years of work. But the smallest of budgets, the greatest experience. I met the guys, the production, Chicano Hollywood, LV, and John Doe. I met them through Hoodstocks. I did Hoodstocks. And then they hit me up like, yo, we saw you on Hoodstocks, fool. I think we got this role for you. You'd be perfect for it. And, it just, it was dope. We had a table read. We got to meet everybody. That's the first time I got to I knew Concrete and I knew Dunos, but we never hung out before. We just knew who we are. We just followed each other.
Yeah.
But from that moment on, we just became the best of friends, and just from the table read all the way through the rehearsals.
It feels like the chemistry between everyone on the set
Was
too was
genuine.
like so genuine and natural. Like I saw it through the movie. I was just like, it's
You saw
hella
the
cool.
movie?
Yeah.
I think that's what made it pretty cool too, because honestly, it's a really small budget. Like I said, we shot it like in 12 days or less.
Wow.
Yeah, and long ass
That's crazy.
15-hour days. Everyone was cranky, tired, hungry, lack of sleep, lack of sex, lack of everything. But that we were all so cool with each other is what kept us going. That we liked being around each other.
I felt that.
is what made it
I
special.
felt that. Like the chemistry was just genuine.
Yeah, because as much as we complained, dog. It was
Of
hot as
course.
shit. It was in the summer.
COVID.
Yeah, again, bien poquita comida, way. Like we didn't have, there wasn't no money for that. Like,
Right,
today
right.
we're just gonna have donuts, kind of shit, and that's
Uber
it.
Eats,
Bring your own
shit.
food. Yeah, bring your
Uber
own
Eats
food.
your own food.
So we were cranky. I'm not gonna lie, fool. There was times where like, fuck this, dog.
Yeah.
Pero, dog. Again, being around each other, making each other laugh, and just
Yeah.
having a fun. That's what kept it going, dude.
Yeah.
And as much as we complain, I know I feel everybody feels the same. I actually missed it once we were done. I missed going to work.
Yeah.
And then that shit wouldn't come out forever. And then we're all like kind of like lost hope on it. We just lost hope on it's just not gonna happen, dude. But what happened is that it was we shot it so rushed that there was we still needed a lot of more scenes to be shoot that we never got around to, I guess. They never got around to. So it was hard for them to edit around that. So it so we had to go back and do some reshoots. And so that's why it took forever, dude. But I mean, it was fun for what it was.
Yeah.
I think what came of it was also awesome, because what came of it ultimately was like the networking, the camaraderie. Like all you guys do know you Concrete. Now look at you guys. You guys have the Perritos live.
Dude, I love
And
the
the-
Wayne's World
The
stuff. you guys
Guay's
do.
World, the Guay's World is my favorite,
That
dude.
shit is funny as hell.
That's all from the minor Concrete. I don't know if you guys have you seen Naked and Afraid? We
Yeah,
did Naked
yeah.
and Afraid. Oh my God. So this guy just comes up with the wildest ideas, dude. And
Ooh, Concrete? Is it Concrete? that comes
Concrete,
up
yeah,
with?
he'll just call me like, hey, fool, I want to do Wayne's World. I go, fool, look at me, está bien prieto, güey. Like, how am I gonna do cars, fool? He's like, you got the glasses already, dog. That's all I got, the glasses. I don't have nothing else. I'm not blonde. Like,
Get
I'm
a
not
wig.
light skinned.
Get a wig.
But he's like, we'll get away, we'll make it happen. And it just, everything just like starts to steamroll from there, fool. And it's all in Concrete's
Honestly,
head,
it's funny, the Wayne's World shit. Like it's good that you did it. That
It was
shit is-
funny,
That's
dog.
just funny as hell.
It was funny. And then we, like, for Naked and Afraid was the other one that we
I haven't seen that one. I gotta see that one.
We only did one, but it was really good. It went pretty viral and shit. But because we did that one in winter. So this one called me in the winter time, dog.
It's
Like,
all shrunk now.
all cold. It's cold as shit. But, hey, we can do I go, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. In May, compa. We'll shoot in May. I got you
When
in
I'm
June.
hanging.
I got you in June. I go, fool, right now, dog, I got like a little innie right now, fool. Like, my shit's on fucking hibernation right now, fool. But anyways, we shot it in the winter and, yeah, just being...
The black dude don't understand that, what you're saying. He's like, what the
doing it.
fuck?
I'm stays on all day.
He's all my shit be
That's my
staying.
title.
You're not as gifted as you, fools.
I done lost my name. I'm no longer ambition. I'm just a black guy. Bombo card.
I mean, keep going, keep going.
But no, again, he calls me in the winter time. It's like, come on, it's cold as shit outside. And he gets me naked, bro. He gets me literally. We're in our underwear, naked in the hills up in pinche Palmdale or something. And we're out there where it's cold as shit. But that's what he does, man. And it was a banger. It's one of my favorites, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
I know. Why haven't I seen that one? I feel like I've gone through all you guys' stuff too.
There's a January or something. We did like January, February. Yeah, and then we did the Batman and Robin and a bunch of other shit. fool.
Yeah, I seen the
But-
Batman and Robin one. That shit was funny as hell. Yeah, that shit's
But
funny.
Concrete's a very talented guy, bro. That's his shit, bro, and he kills it. For everything he does on that, kills it, dog.
How do you feel that your Mexican American background has shaped your comedy voice?
Well, I mean, it's because you can't hide it. Like one thing I don't do on stage much is like, oh, well, I'm Mexican, I'm Latino, and this and that. I don't do all that shit because just by the way I look and sound, you're already gonna know. So like, so it already shapes me who I
The
am already.
Spanglish gives it away?
Yeah, the lack of English gives it away, dog. So yeah, it's molded me for who I am, but just I want to make my goal is to make everybody. I want to make this motherfucker laugh. I want to make everybody laugh, and that's the goal. But with being true to myself at the same time, right? So but it's all part of it. It's all part of the scheme. Just have fun with it, man, and I love it, man.
What do you think your proudest moment through your career or the highlight of your career has been?
A little. Probably, I was gonna say Netflix first because that was my first break on TV, but it's obviously my own special on HBO. So I got to do my own special on HBO Max.
Damn, that's big.
Yeah, it's
dude.
there.
When was that?
It's
big.
still there.
Congrats.
I shot that in 2021 or some shit.
Oh,
It's still there on
Yeah.
You
HBO.
said it's still there.
I know, I gotta
Yeah.
catch
I'm gonna go
that.
watch
That's
it.
not
I'm gonna
going
watch
away.
it.
Yeah.
HBO Max.
It's
I
called It's
got
Not My
that.
Weekend. Yeah, that was probably my biggest. We shot it in Glendale in the Alex Theater, like 800 people. Had my whole family there, my kids there,
Nice.
everybody,
Damn.
dog. Everybody was there.
Dude, you're fucking moving up, dude. That
Yeah,
shit
man.
is
What'd you do on
badass.
Netflix?
Netflix was a Chingo Blink special.
Okay,
Netflix was Chingo
gotcha.
Blink special. HBO was my own special. I'm actually twice because the HBO thing was there was one show called Entre Nos where it was like 3 comics doing 10 minutes, and from those 3 comics doing 10 minutes, one was gonna get his own special. So that's how I got my special.
Damn.
Because I was like the one,
Congrats,
the one.
dude.
And so I got my own 30-minute special, and then that's the one again that's kind of it's just hitting a bunch of little boxes as it go up and get to tour, man. I've been around the world. I've performed for the troops. I've been to pinche, Afghanistan, Turkey, Greece,
Wow.
Italy, performing and shit like
Nice.
that. So yeah, it's been pretty dope, man.
Performing for the troops. That's pretty
Performing
cool.
for the troops and shit. So
Your
Yeah.
material is super personal. How do you decide what's too real to joke about?
yeah, bro. I run it. I do run it by my kids. I run it by my baby's mamas as well, because I have talked about them as well. So, but I've been obviously very respectful. But I do run it by them, dude. Like there was a joke that I used to do about, and I don't do it. It's not that she took it. My sister has an autistic son. My nephew's autistic, and he's like on the spectrum and shit. And I really wanted to talk about him, and more of like to honor him and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So I kept writing a few jokes here and there, and I would run it through my sister. And my sister was like not too like crazy about it. Like, nah, I don't know how I feel about you talking about him and shit. I don't know how you feel about talking. But there was one joke that she actually kind of liked, and so I started doing that joke for a little while. But I didn't really like it. I didn't think it was that. It was a little hacky. It wasn't that funny. But so I kind of started like phasing it out of my set. But just her giving me the green light is what made me want to keep trying it, keep doing it. But eventually I was like, I'm over it. Nah, this joke's not that good.
Yeah, I have a son with autism, and
Yeah.
I've heard comedians try and like make funnies out of it, and I just don't get it. I just don't. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's just
it's
not my cup of tea. But to each their own.
no, but it's again, again, not everybody can make something like that funny. And I tried. That my thing was to honor my nephew. He's like, I love this motherfucker. Dog. He's one of my favorite people in the world, dog. And so I wanted to talk about him and how like he's so naive and so awesome. And then I would just try jokes and like, this wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But again, I do run him through people who I feel is gonna affect. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I did run it through my sister, and she was like, I don't know about that.
So
And
they
then,
gotta give
and
you
then
the
I made
green
her
light.
laugh. I made her laugh, and I forgot. I can't remember the joke, but I made her laugh in one of the jokes, and she's like, "All right, you can do that one. You can do that one. All right, you can do that." So I would do it, and
Yeah.
then, but eventually I was like, Nah, it's not hitting that. It's not hitting that good.
Nice.
But yeah, I do run it through my kids too. I tell my kids, yo, I'm gonna talk about this. Like one of my kids is dating, so I was talking about my kid dating and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, man, we'll talk about how, like you invest all this money, you like take her out to eat, movies, flowers, this, and then at the end she just gave you a hug, dog. Like fuck that shit, dog. We gotta get more bang for our buck. Literally,
More bang.
We gotta get more bang
It's
for
what
our
they
buck.
do. It's what they do.
And so, yeah. So I'm in the house like just waiting for him to come home like a pervert.
Well, if you
shit.
can't do all of that and be comfortable, maybe you shouldn't be dating.
Damn, look at here we go. Here we
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
go.
That joke.
We're about to
bomb.
get yeah.
It wasn't a joke.
Go.
Give us all.
Shh. Give her the dun shh.
It actually it wasn't a joke.
We do what we want over here, Cat. Okay, we're gonna date.
Okay.
We're gonna
To
date.
each their own.
That's funny.
But yeah.
So, do you have like a management team?
Yeah.
You've established a career this long already. And
Yeah.
Do you have like a team that you like travel with, work with? Do they help you with your jokes, or is just all on you?
Well, right now,
Jokes.
because we're obviously, I do have management. Shout out to my manager, Marty Mantilla, LRM Management, dog. And he manages myself, Concrete, and Duno.
Oh,
And so that's
okay.
really one of the reasons we got on this tour together, because
Okay.
we're on the same management team.
Got it.
So it just made the most sense. And then we
And
just
it
got
works,
together.
'cause
And
you
it
guys
works.
all have like a chemistry. So
Claro. So
Yeah.
it just made sense and stuff. So, and we spent a lot of time together. And yeah, we get together and we write, and then we help each other out with our jokes.
yeah, I was gonna
you know.
say, do you guys kind of like piggyback or like give hints like, oh, maybe add to
No,
this?
yeah, oh, for sure. That's kind of mostly mainly my job, to be honest with you. I'm more of the veteran, doing and conquer are newer to comedy. So I just, they're still kind of learning a lot of how stand up works and stuff. But they get it, bro. They're natural, dude. They're hilarious. And I just come in and I just give them like a little note here, like you should do it like this, or you should say that like that. But it's all their shit,
Nice.
There's comedians out there that are barely starting that kind of look up to you. Did you ever think
so?
that would happen? Huh?
I know I feel old, right? I feel like an old head now, dog. It sucks. I do get hit up a lot, man. A lot of people hit me up with the DMs and stuff, like comics, and ask for advice. I mean, at the end of the day, the advice is, if you really want this, you have to go for it. You got to go out there. I talked about all the damn hell gigs I've done, and that's what's gonna build you to be what you really want to be, in comedies too. So not the otra way. No one's gonna do it for you.
Right.
No one's gonna write the joke for you. No one's gonna perform the joke for you. It's on you, dog. So, but if you need help with an actual structuring of a bit, it's called a bit, a joke. I'm there for that, of course. But as far as I really want to do this, the only way is to start from the beginning or wherever you can want to start from, and just keep going.
So let's double back to what she said earlier. What's the weirdest thing that's happened to you after a show?
Weirdest things?
I kind of want to know this.
Now that we've gotten into it a little bit.
I mean, I performed at West Hollywood, dog, and I've been having some pretty aggressive gay guys come after me. Yeah, after shows. Yeah, they're pretty. They don't take maybe for an answer, dog.
He said maybe.
That's crazy.
I had a gay stalker for a little bit,
What?
Yeah.
He was waiting outside your car when you go in the morning and leave and stuff. He's at your car.
Did he
Just
throw
hitting
his
me up, bro,
chonies at you?
all the time? He wanted me
at you.
He wanted me to send him feet pics and everything, dog. And I was like,
Like
I have
$1,000.
I have pretty feet, dog.
So the question is, did you do it?
I know.
No, man. No, bro. But
You used a part of your set though.
that guy's relentless, bro.
That's weird as fuck.
So he wouldn't take no for an answer.
No, but and he was.
Look, he's watching. He said he still loves you. I'm just kidding.
Shout out to the homie Narciso.
I'm just kidding.
He said, shout out to the homie Jacob.
he said, put the camera on his feet.
Give me back. The socks are underweight. I'm just a little bit of that. I've had of course, women too. That are pretty aggressive as well, married or whatever the heck and shit. But
Did you smash?
it happens every
Did you
once
tell
in a while.
Jacob? You told Jacob no more feet pics?
No more free pics for Jacob, dog. Come on, dog. You gotta. The price has gone up. So I'm an HBO. I know. There's been there's fights afterwards too and shit like that. Obviously I'm an LA guy, and San Jose, the Bay Area, could be a little rough sometimes for people from LA. They're not very accepted to us at times. I didn't know this, dog. I never really left LA before, and so when I started performing in San Jose, I remember I'll be talking about I'll do jokes about the Lakers or Dodgers or LA shit, and then people are like, "Ooh, fuck you, dog," whatever the fuck, right? And so I didn't know, but yet I'm still making them laugh at the same time. I'm still saying funny shit, but they would I noticed they would turn on me, and then after the show, I would have norteños or guys from the Bay, come up to me like, "Hey, fool, you're funny as fuck, but you can't do LA shit up here." And I'm like, you got to turn. Never again. I got you. And I was just
boundaries.
Well, at least
Damn,
they
for real.
told you respectfully.
I had a
you know
couple
what I mean?
guys
They
that
get all
literally-
That
crazy.
shit is weird. That's like, damn, let him do his set. It's funny, just
Yeah.
laugh.
No, I think again, it was those waves, they would laugh and they'd be like, they would be like, relax. And they would come up after me and
LA
check me.
motherfuckers.
Hell no.
He's all, don't do it.
I gotta go back to San Jose in September. I'm good.
So would they tell you while you're doing your set? Is it something you have to read the room, kind of?
I have to read the room. They wouldn't tell me. I didn't know. I had no idea. I think
Until
I'm having a good
after.
time. And then after, they would be like, "Hey, bro, about the LA shit, can we bring that LA talk out here?"
That's
This and
crazy.
that. Like that. Yeah.
Wow.
So little things like that has happened and shit. And I've gotten situations where I haven't got paid. I didn't get paid. I did a show in Beachy Hobbs, New Mexico, which is the butt fuck New Mexico, and then in front of 300-400 people, they're taking to pay you, and then motherfuckers gone.
Janky promoters.
Janky promoters. And so I've had that. Try to figure out how to get back from that shit. That sucks, and shit like that, dog. So we've dealt with a lot of shit, man, for sure.
What's one stereotype that people always assume about you, but it's not true?
One stereotype that that I'm always on, that I'm always funny. You know, I'm a very chill. I'm actually I'm pretty introvert, dog. Especially as I get older, dog. I'm 45 now, man. So as I get older, I like my me space. I like my space for myself. And people think that I'm always just trying to be the life of the party. I'm not that guy anymore. I was that guy. I was in the 20s and 30s. I was that guy. But now as you get older, you know, slow down a little bit. Comedy is my job, is my career. And so I like to be on when I need to be on. And then sometimes I'm pretty introvert outside, dog. I'm pretty chill, quiet dude off stage.
You just want to relax and not have to fucking entertain everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like to be entertained, though. I like when other people make me laugh. I like that shit. You know?
That's cool.
I don't have to be like the center of attention everywhere I go.
Okay.
I don't need to be that.
There's some comedians that are, and they're like
Yeah.
always
They're
on.
always on.
Always on.
Yeah.
They're always on. And
Yeah.
and I like being around them because
Yeah.
that takes the pressure off of me.
Right.
Like Concrete is always on. Everywhere we go, Concrete's like funny at the restaurant, at the airport. Always funny, dude. And I just like to sit back and just watch him be funny because that takes the pressure on me.
Yeah.
When I'm by myself and then there's people, like, then I got to be that guy.
Yeah.
I have to be like, hey, what's up, baby?
So you're just kind of like sitting back, soaking it in, like
Yeah.
giving your break a little bit here and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm a pretty quiet guy, pretty reserved and stuff. I like to be home a lot and shit, you know. That's what
So-
people may be surprised about me that may not know that.
What do you want to do next? Like, what's the next big step for you?
I think acting, dog. I cut the acting bug, man. Especially after Horchata with Old
Yeah.
Milk. I got to do Lopez versus Lopez with George Lopez on NBC. That was dope. I did an episode with them.
George
And,
Lopez is dope.
Yeah, that was dope, man. And so I was hoping to get a callback. I never did. I was hoping to be a recurring character, but that didn't happen. So and then the show got canceled too. So that even made it worse. But after that, now I'm getting like residual checks and stuff. And like so now I'm like, oh shit, this is dope,
Hell
fool. Like I want
yeah.
to do this more.
Yeah.
And so I want to take acting a little bit more serious. I think is my next step. Actually, I talked to Anthony Fernandez, man. He's a professional, a real one when it comes to acting. And I've reached out to him a few times, like, oh, Brand, how do I want it, fool. I want to do I want to do acting more. And he's like offered to coach me and shit like that. So
Nice.
hell yeah, man. But yeah, I think acting is the next thing, either movies or shows, whatever the heck, man. It is for sure.
Do
And
you
then,
have any projects up like in line for you?
yeah, we
right
got
now?
a couple. Concrete wrote a pilot that we just finished doing the pilot for. It's called Matt's Included. It's a show that we're doing. It's kind of like takes place at a car lot. And he wrote it, and I helped a little bit with the writing, but he did obviously 90% of it.
Nice.
And we just shot it, and hopefully we can start shopping it around, and hopefully it gets picked up, and we do more episodes and stuff like that.
Nice.
And we got other movies in play as well. We got some people hitting us up for some movie stuff.
And the
man.
film festival's coming up. You never know what could come of that. You
Yeah,
know?
claro, for sure. Because we did another, like a couple years ago, I did a pilot called King of Downey. And man, I was so like proud of that. It was a 30-minute little episode, a pilot for a show about a real estate guy living in Downey, and I was the main guy, right? And then, man, it was awesome. We took it to some Mexican American film festival, and we won like awards and all this stuff.
Nice.
And I'm like, it's on, dog, it's on. But it never got picked up, and that's what, it happens. Like nobody picked up the show, and it was like, damn, that sucks, man. Because I was very proud of that little project, man.
We're
so.
popping right now.
It's
Trying to
popping,
resubmit
man.
that
It's
shit.
hot right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I was gonna say.
Resubmit that
I think
shit.
so.
We were talking about
Yeah.
that with everybody that's been coming in today. So like, how do you feel like I honestly like, dude, we have never been Mexicans have never
For
been
real.
popping like this, where they can just take over everything. Their podcasts, they're on movies, they're rapping. Like they've never been taken as serious as they have been lately.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like you have more of opportunity now? Like, what do you think? What do you see when you?
I
see
think
that?
just the numbers. People are just. I think. Fool. I think at the end of the day, it's 2025. Fool. There's a lot of us. You know?
I think it's
The
a
numbers-
long time waiting too.
Yeah.
And then I think with everything going on in the world, like it's giving us more light under the like our
Yeah.
asses to kind of get ourselves out there even more and push it because we have now more resources than we have before.
We're finally all coming together, dog, and
That-
supporting each other and backing each other up. When I first started doing comedy, 2009, 2010, that wasn't really the thing, bro. Like we weren't really helping each other out back then. But I saw the trend changing now, and now I'm like, I'm one of the OGs now, so it's now my job to help others, and which I'm more than happy to do.
Yeah.
When I started, it wasn't like that. They weren't. No one was
Yeah.
out there helping nobody out, dog. It was just more like, yo, gotta do it. You know,
Figure
go
it
to open
out.
mics, figure it out on your own. You know, I actually went. I did a lot of black rooms and a lot of white rooms because those are people that were actually helping me out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of black comics helped me out. A lot of white comics helped me out. Like they were helping me out more than my own people and shit at the time. So it sucks, man. But it's changed. Ever since like after the pandemic, started seeing the shift, and it's great, man. I think it's awesome right now how we're all coming together. And yeah, we're popping, bro. It's again at the end of the day, it's social media. Everything's just connecting at the right time, at the right place. You know.
Who's your favorite comedian right now?
Right now,
overall, not even right now, just overall. Who's your favorite comedian?
Nah, I've always been a big Bill Burr fan, Louis C.K., dog, of course Chappelle, fool. As far as Latinos, man, there's just a bunch of us, you know, that I just respect, and you know, Ralph Barbosa's doing his thing, Alfred Robles, you know, Renee Vaca, everyone's just doing amazing things. I'm just a big fan. I get to watch, see their growth, and just be, you know that I work with them, alongside with them, and everything. And it's dope, man. It's amazing, man.
How do you go about selecting who's gonna open for you as far as like?
That's just homie shit. That's just homie shit, and then favors people, and then people reach out all the time. I rarely say no. Like wherever town I'm in, people reach out. Like I'm in San Antonio. Like, hey man, I'm coming from San Antonio. You think I could come in, do some time? Yes. If there's time available, yes. A veces no way, obviously, right? They get taken. But with Concrete and Duno, when we're on tour, every time we go to. We use local comics to open for us, and
that's dope.
And for sure, and they don't have to be Latino; it could be anybody, dog. So
there you go.
They
guys.
just gotta reach out and shit. Yeah,
just reach out. Closed mouths don't get fed.
But as far as my full-time openers, is because of homie shit, right? So homies that people I want to be around and trust, and you know, I want to tour, actually travel with.
People you actually building with.
Yeah.
So that's dope. Keeping it like that, keeping it your circle like that, you know. And then at the same time, you're giving more people opportunity when you go out and you're in different spots.
Yeah,
that's dope, dude.
Hell yeah.
Does a lot of people do that, or is that not really how it's done usually?
As far as like giving out spots like that,
yeah,
nah, not often. But again, that's changing.
Yeah,
antes no.
Yeah,
antes no. Now, see, like I think now most of the guys who are headlining out there on the road are giving spots to local comics. Yes, I would say yes, because a lot of the local comics who we give spots to on the road tell us, oh yeah, so and so came and I opened for him too.
That's good.
So and so came and I opened for him too.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah, gatekeeping is frowned upon now.
Nah, yeah, it is. It is.
Up at the top, we don't compete; we collaborate, right?
Yeah, that's the old head shit for sure.
So like, what got you into comedy? Like, was all your family funny? Like, how did this whole thing start?
I don't know how it all started, dog. Like my parents love each other. I come from a loving family, a loving home. I'm like, we're not super poor or super rich. We're mid class. Like I don't know what it was. I just like the attention. I just like as a little kid.
Got you laid a lot? Is that what it was?
Well, it helped me get laid. Yes, of course. Before I became a comedian, it helped me get laid. That was the only way I was getting laid, by being funny. But I think you're right, though. It did come from like elementary and middle school. Like that's how I was getting girls' attention, and that's how I was making friends. And I don't know. I think I'm not saying I'm natural funny, but I think I just figured it out.
You kind of knew what you wanted to.
Yeah,
like, you knew that was your like niche, and
yes,
you
like
grew into it.
Because I remember when I was like elementary and middle school, I remember wanting to make the adults laugh. Fuck my classmates. I wanted to make the teacher laugh.
Oh,
I wanted to make the
now
teacher
we know.
assistant laugh.
Now it's going on.
Now it's on, dog.
He was like, I got the girls already. Now I'm shooting for the big dogs.
Yeah, but I'm saying, as a kid, it's hard to make adults laugh,
Yeah.
dog. So, like, they don't take us serious, fool. So, when I got my 3rd grade, 4th grade teacher laughing their ass off and telling me, yo, you're funny. I remember when I was, like, in 5th grade, people were like, oh, you're going to be the next Eddie Murphy. You know, you're going to be the next Paul Rodriguez. And I'm like, I don't know who these people are, dog, but shit, I'm down, you know? And it's dope when they tell you shit like that, man. And they would literally tell you like, hey, man, you're not the smartest kid, dog, but fuck, you got this going. So stick with that, you know.
Is anyone else in your family in like comedy or anything like that?
Nada. My mom, rest in peace. You know, she was life of the party, funny and stuff like that. But I mean, like, no que se diga, like, you know.
So you get your personality from your
I
mom.
think a lot of Hispanic moms are funny.
Yeah.
That's why I like the mom from Horchata with no milk. She was so relatable, dude.
She's dope.
After the thing was over, I wanted her autograph.
Sochi's a shit, dog. Sochi's a shit, man. She's such a natural, so real.
Like,
it was an honor working with her.
I was like, you remind me of my mom. Quick, yell at
badass.
me.
She loved to yell, man. She loved to yell. Yeah. But Horchata was cool, man. If you haven't checked it out, check out Horchata with no milk. Again, it's not in no pinche streaming places. It's horchatawithomilk.com. Just go to it, check it out, peep it out. I think it's worth it, fool.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched it already.
You know?
I like the storyline. I like the like I said earlier. You could just feel the natural like chemistry between all the actors and comedians in the show, in the movie.
I think it was
So it was a really good turnout for, like you said, the low budget that you had for it,
Yeah.
and then the matter of time that you guys filmed it. It was just, it didn't seem rushed,
Nah.
you know,
or low budget.
or low budget, yeah,
Because the money they had, they invested it in the camera work.
yeah.
You know, in the camera work, and I guess that's dope, right? So it worked out, and I'm
good.
glad, and hopefully we get to do more and shit. Because that was
You
we
need
were
to be
talking
part
about.
two.
We're talking about it. We're talking about definitely coming back and making it better. I wanted to do the same movie, just better, like how it was intended with a real
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but maybe or
like
just
a kind of demo first, and then like you redo it, and it's like bigger
Yeah,
and better.
yeah,
and
yeah.
do all the extra like shoots that you guys
correct.
said you gotta
Yeah, with CGI and shit, motherfuckers getting shot up and stuff like that. But anyways, or just moving on to something similar to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I just felt like
idea.
it's because when I see the movie, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, it's so dope. But I wish we could have done this. I wish we
Yeah.
could have done that. I wish it. And then there was just so many other little things we could have tweaked here and there. And that's why I feel like we could go back and with $1 million budget do it right. But
Yeah.
you know,
Pitch that shit. Go to Netflix. Want me to come with you?
I don't know when it, dog. I don't know when it. I wouldn't get
I'll come with you. I'll hold your briefcase.
Let's go.
Cat the closer.
Let's go.
If you could work with any comedian, who would you work with?
Man, gracias a Dios, I've had the pleasure to work with obviously a lot of them. But obviously, of course, like with Chappelle, Adam Sandler, dog. You know,
Dope.
those are the goats, homie, and doing big things. I'm a big Chris Rock fan. You know, I study Chris Rock a lot.
How you feel about the slap?
Fuck that fool. Will Smith's a bitch to me, dog. Will Smith is dead to me, dog. And honestly, that day, I look up. You don't understand, man. I'm a huge Chris Rock fan, dude. I study him, his mannerisms, his delivery, his writing. Like I studied that motherfucker. He's one of my G's. I love Chris Rock. So when he got slapped, fool, I felt like I was like me getting slapped, fool. Like fuck that fool.
Yeah.
And I
took it
never liked Will
personal?
Smith anyway. I just never liked Will Smith. I liked the show Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince was dope. And even maybe Independence Day, but any other that I thought he was the corniest dude ever, dog. Like I was, his music's corny.
No music, none of
his
it. Huh?
acting. I thought even because I'm a big Denzel Washington fan too, so I'm like, bro, this guy doesn't compare to Denzel, fool.
No one does.
And so I was like, so I never really liked Will Smith anyway. So when he did that, I just kind of did it for me. Like, all right, I'm out.
Well, it was kind of weird, dude. Like it kind of made him look like a simp, like to the world.
Not
after
that
that.
way.
And he hasn't been able to come back from it.
Neta.
I feel like.
I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of did. I mean, all the stuff he was going through with his wife and all the shit she was doing, and then that's what you do. It was kind of weird for sure.
I was a big Will Smith fan, so
Yeah.
it just made everything just kind of like, damn, dude. Like, what's
The show was cool, man. I mean, I can't lie. I really liked the show.
Yeah,
I like The Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, that was pretty good actually.
I like a lot
I
of
like Bad Boys.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I bet
I
you
don't-
do.
I don't like.
bet
I like.
you
I like
do.
Martin
Yeah,
Lawrence.
they-
Hey,
they
he be running
progressed.
around with his shirt open and stuff. he be doing that
Oh
with the
my
gun and shit.
What would you? What
Bad boy,
inspiring
bad boy.
words would you give an upcoming comedian just getting started? What kind of advice would you give them?
Man, dude, to me, it's always been like, just enjoy the journey, dog. I like enjoy like what's in front of you. Like embrace that. Like make memories everywhere you go, and just have fun with it. At the end of the day, it's still stand-up comedy, dog. So you gotta have fun with it, man. When I say that because all these fools out there are so stressed out about about getting paid, their stage time, and they worry so much about all the little things. They want to get famous so fast. I want to be. Why am I not famous? Why am I not getting booked? Why am I not headlining? Why are not people coming to see me? They stress out about other things. I go, fool. How about you just worry about what's in front of you, which is the
Yeah.
joke writing. Write the jokes. Get the material. People will come, fool. People will come and they want to see you perform. They're gonna come, fool, because you're funny, dog. So worry about what's the realness is, which is be funny, though, and enjoy it, and just enjoy the process. Don't let it stress you. It's comedy at the end of the day. It's still comedy, fool.
Yeah.
So
How many kids do you have?
3.
So how has it been for your kids to like see you in the limelight, being funny, a comedian? Like how has that been, that relationship with them on there?
Man, I mean, I've been blessed with really good kids, man. They again, they just get it. They just get it. I mean, we go out, we're at the mall, we're at the restaurant. People come up to me, ask for pictures, and they want to talk to me, and they just trip out. Now they're all about it. Now they're like,
Okay.
now they notice like, oh, the person's looking at you. They want to say hi, and stuff like that. Oh, they'll take the picture now. They'll offer the person, I'll take the picture for you. So they're all about it. They're very proud. They're good kids.
That's cool.
They just again, they get
They've
it.
accepted
How,
it
how old
and
are they? Like
embraced
boy,
it.
girls?
I got 3 boys, 18, 17, and a 10-year-old.
Okay.
Do they ever try to use your pimp juice?
Yeah, all the time.
All they do?
For fundraising,
Tell
and
us.
fucking fundraising, all that. They always sign me up for fundraising. Get pinche career day. I'm always at the career day. Hey, we're signing you up for career day. You
You're
gotta
like,
show up.
fuck.
I'm like, bro, I gotta wake up early, and especially my kids play sports, so all the time. The coach wants you to do a comedy show fundraiser. Oh, the coach.
You're like,
needs-
fuck
yeah.
that.
And so we're like $500 short for this, and always like they expect me to write a check out or something. I'm just like, yeah, they're always using me for always.
As long as they put his face.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
make
On
a.
the
They can
back.
make
Oh
a.
yeah, I've done it.
Hey, dude, you should make a whole movie on that.
On how they just use me.
Yes, like
Yeah.
that'd be a dope movie, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
Or at least a pilot.
Yeah.
Like that would
I
be
learned that word
hilarious.
today. It's like that, huh?
That would be cool.
Like how you're like having to do a fucking $500.
And they know how to get to me because they're like always they'll have friends over and they're like making a mess in the living room with the pizzas and sodas everywhere, and I'm like, hey, compa, what the? Oh, they're big fans of you. Oh, all right. Fool.
Hey, they're
Yeah.
fucking getting you, huh?
Yeah,
They're
'cause
getting
like
you.
8 motherfuckers being all loud and shit. Like, hey, fool, oh, they're fans. Oh, your fans are. What's up?
I forgive you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it's fine. It's fine.
That shit's funny,
That's
dude.
funny.
Yeah. So, do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah,
right
bro.
now?
Big show coming up this month in July 19th at the Ford Theater. Yeah. The Ford Theater, Hollywood, California, dog. Outdoor event. Bring your own beer. It's like the amphitheater. It's like what is that called? Big ass theater, fool. The Ford Theater. But we're very excited about that. And it was really hard get for us. It's the Perritos World Tour. Concrete, myself, and Duno. And it's a big deal for us, dog, because we had to go through a lot of loops for this one. The city. Usually they just have like white people concerts there, dog. So it was like first time Latinos doing stand-up comedy at the Ford Theater, dog.
Nice.
So we're kind of making history with that one.
Congratulations
We're
on that,
excited
man.
about
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's dope.
Yeah, we're excited. But other than that, just look us up. We're on tour, all national tour. We'll be in San Diego, San Jose. We're coming back to Tempe, Arizona, dog. We were just in where were we last week, dog? Pinche Seattle last week. So the tour right now we're on break. July we'll be home, just concentrating on the Ford Theater, and then August we're back on the road. So just
Nice.
taking July off, but we'll be here, dog.
So July 4th Theater.
July 19th, the Ford Theater, fool. Yes.
Perritos World.
Perritos World National
support.
Tour. Yeah.
Get your
hell yeah.
tickets.
Yeah, we're about halfway sold out already, fool. So get your tickets, though. It's a 1,200 seater. We're about 580 last time we checked, fool. So yeah, we're about halfway there, fool.
Are
So
we going?
get your tickets, dog. Get your tickets.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going. We're
Yes.
going.
Yes.
We're
We're gonna be
going. The Howls of Baaz is gonna be there.
For sure. I gotta tell them.
Is there anything you want to tell from any like last words of any words of wisdom, trying to figure out if people want to be comedians, whatever you want to say, like who you are deep down inside? The floor is yours.
Oh, appreciate it, big dog. Nah, well, first of all, thanks for having me, man. This is pretty dope. Fucking trying all the way here to Fontana, man. Shit.
We appreciate it.
Damn.
We appreciate
All
it.
it to this trap
That
house
drive.
and shit, dog. You know what?
We're gonna see what's gonna happen after.
Yeah.
Not
Shit.
the trap house.
This cat was gonna rape me. Was like,
You just hoping.
Uh-oh.
yeah, that's more like wishful
Now you're
thinking.
setting me up for shit.
That was wishful thinking, though. But,
Let's do the lob.
Just about myself again. I think I touched a lot of this stuff, man. What I'm about, man. And I consider myself a real one, dog. I'm genuine and everything. I appreciate. I'm blessed in everything I do. All the little check marks I've hit throughout life in my career, dog. I've been blessed and thankful and fortunate. A lot of good people around me. Shout outs to everybody who's helped me, through this journey. People like, again, I'll keep saying Concrete and Duno, Martin Montilla, my manager, my family, my kids, dog, everybody. Got to work with George Lopez and, of course, Gabriel Iglesias and all the wonderful people. Jesus Sepulveda, who I lived with for 8 years, my roommate. Like, these are people who just been a big part of my career. And we've accomplished so much as a team and individually. And there's still so much more out there to do, man. So I'm so proud of seeing all the brown people. Like we said, we're hype right now. We're it right now. We're the shit right now. Let's keep it going, bro. This shouldn't just be a little moment of hotness. It should just be forever, dog.
Right.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
So let's keep that going for sure, man.
Yes.
And yeah, man, I'm all for whatever I need to do. My part, whatever I gotta do to make this shit better, I'm gonna be there for. So
We
Nice.
appreciate you coming out,
thank
man.
you for having me.
Thank
big
killed
dog.
it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Community is important.
Shot. Watch Horchata with Milk. Shot. Watch my special on HBO Max. It's called It's Not My Weekend. And let me know what you think, fool.
Yeah.
All right. I got my own
Definitely.
podcast too. It's called It's Not My Weekend podcast. Fool.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Alright.
check it out for
Nice.
sure.
All right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm on this one.
All right. So our slogan is "Shed the sheep." We're gonna look at that camera right there and say "Shed the sheep." 1,
All right.
2, 3.
Shed the sheep.
No.
Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
This is Ambition of Black Cup.
It's your girl Melanie.
Cat baby.
Jerry G from HP.
We appreciate you coming on. It was a good episode, man. I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
big dog.
Yes.
Appreciate you, man.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.